Hi, this is John Beath with Let's Talk Outdoors and GoFishMagazine.com. I'm going to make Dorado fish tacos, and sometimes you just don't have the time to make your own salsa or things like that. So I'm going to use some things that I bought at the store today to make it really easy. I've got a salsa mix. This also makes it really easy for you to decide what kind of salsa that you would like in your fish taco. The other thing that I bought at the store that I'm going to have in my fish taco is this rice and bean mixture. It's a really good mixture. It takes about a half an hour on the stove. I'm going to include that in my fish taco. But let's start out with the Dorado. And like all my fish, I have my Dorado in a pan of water that has salt, and that firms it up. It also makes sure that it's not fishy tasting. And I also put a little bit of garlic in there. And this has brought it up to room temperature. It was already thawed, but if it's at room temperature, it's going to cook more evenly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of that water. And I'm going to rinse these pieces. Alright, I'm going to use some butter in my fry pan. And this is, like I said, very, very easy to make. Get that butter going. Get that fish in there. I'm also going to take some lime juice, squeeze that in there. Dorado is a fairly delicate fish, so I'm going to cook that a little bit more, and then I'm going to add my beans and rice, and I'm going to add my salsa, and I can also add a little bit of sriracha if you like spice, or tapatio, or any of your hot sauces, and of course my mango here. And here's some minced garlic. Put a little bit of that in there. This is one of those recipes where you can just kind of add what you want. Develop your taste profile as you desire. I'm actually going to start breaking this apart a little bit. I don't want whole pieces of filet in my tacos. This is going to take about 4 to 5 minutes in the fry pan before I add some of the rice and some of the other ingredients. And this recipe should make enough for 4 people. If you've got really large appetites, then you're going to have more fish. But it's just my wife and I and my son and my grandson. The nice thing about this recipe, if you have somebody that doesn't like spicy food, just have them add the sriracha or the tapatio or your other hot sauce individually instead of putting it in your mixture here, and that way it won't be too hot for them. So you can kind of tailor it to how you want it. Alright, I'll let that just cook down a little bit. I need to get some salsa in here. So this is my mango, and that's what my son said he wanted today. He wanted a little bit of mango flavor. He likes going to the Philippines. Get that in there, and of course you could make your own salsa. Stir that in. And you could also add some cold on your fish taco. And now some of this wonderful rice and bean mixture. Get that in there as well. And you could add that separately, but I like to just kind of add it all together and then scoop it into my fish taco all at once. And I just made that rice and beans a few minutes ago. It's still hot. I'll turn up my pan, get it a little bit hotter. While that's heating up, I want to show you some of the other things that we're going to put in our fish taco. We have some sliced avocado, and I'm going to use my limes for garnish, and I have some fresh cilantro. I did put some cilantro in the beans as it cooked, which gave it a really deep taste profile, but this fresh cilantro is so fresh and wonderful. I love the smell of cilantro. I think you'll like it too in your fish taco. Alright, we're almost ready to build our first taco. Turn my oven off. So I have a 96% fat-free tortilla. You could put this on a pan and heat it up, but I want to have it soft. Put a little bit of mixture in here. Don't overfill it, it'll be hard to hang on to if you do. Put some avocado in there. A little bit of tapatio to taste. Some fresh cilantro. Fold it up. That's delicious. Super simple. Go to your grocery store after a hard day's fishing, or after a hard day of just pulling out your Dorado from the freezer and thawing it. Go to the grocery store, get the ingredients that you want, and just put it in the fry pan and have a fish taco. It's that simple. And once again, I want to remind you, next week I'll have a different fish recipe, so stay tuned on my YouTube channel for Go Fish Magazine and Let's Talk Outdoors. My name is John Beath.